Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong. Try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. His first pass falls incomplete.
Those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
The throw again on 2nd down. Daniels escapes the pocket. He can run it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on, Hawk 70, Hawk, Mustang 19. Let's go.
On the gun, it's Daniels. This one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down. The damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, these are kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Throwing on 2nd. This one falls incomplete. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. They'll run it here on 3rd down. He only gets a couple yards there, well short. It's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Elliott connects there. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead, and early momentum with that field goal.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Buying some time right. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
For a Commanders first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the
They'll give it to him inside. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready? Hey, Hawk, go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Mustang Knights. Ready?
They'll run for this. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. This for a game of just one. And the fourth down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
26-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. It isn't moving up. There it is, drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go.
Here we go.
Let that pass rush get home.
Handoff now from the gun. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Set. Gotta be lying. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. Trying to come back round. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Get him first and more. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive. A lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on.
first and goal.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Now, go.
Pacheco does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here that have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Get it. Bronco lead.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Forced out to his right. He's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback, and he could scramble for the first.
He is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Harrison Mevis on to try to point after. extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 7, Eagles 3.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Come back, team! Come back, team!
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Puts everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead on the first play of the drive. And now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Now, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Stephanie! Like it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60.
Daniels on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Pick up 14 yards on that one. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Commanders first down.
Cougar 19. Here we go.
Out of the gun. Daniels. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
18 Cardinal. 18. Ready.
Blowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking. 60 Vikings. 6.
Hot quick right side. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off And then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it.
A give now from the gun. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Let's go.
Daniels now on 1st down. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
At the 33-yard line.
72 Bulls. 79 Broncos. Hey.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Setting up the running back screen. This drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
19.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
60 Maverick. 60.
3rd and long for Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. That's the line he's going to run for it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
Washington,
62.
first down.
7 Pirates.
First
7
and 10
Pirates.
at the 22-yard
To
line.
throw, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Catch is made in close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders face a 4-point deficit. Needles now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
17. Commanders, 14.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Bringing Hunter left.
60 Bison.
Now come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Working quickly here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
19 Charger, 19 stop, Cowboy 80.
Getting to throw on second. Complete to the right side. They're going to keep moving forward now, down inside the opposing 30. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Cougar 19.
Eagles first down.
19 tight, 19.
Sticking to the air here. He doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
On the move, headed right. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Cowboy 80.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs.
Fight, 97. Here we go, here we go. Shot, 45. One. Ready.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense heading up for first and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
3-3. Let's go. Hut.
Quick throw outside, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, it looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field. And now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Rolling on first down. Daniels. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. No, they get him yet again. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Eagles take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense glued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Let's go now. Ready.
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. Works it past the 20. Gets up the edge to the 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. We've set it down from 37.
Down, 10 cycles. Black, 95.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistle. It's a timeout. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
He'll throw it. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hand off to the back. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to the wall again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 36 coming up.
Watch out now. 62. Ready. Red. 3rd.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're going to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that couldn't have hit any better. That took the perfect bounce and went out of bounds at the 1. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Come nice. Go.
From his end zone, Daniels. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Daniels now. Here's a screen set for Pacheco. He's hit the 1st. Still space at the 20. And they'll get him down at the 25-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. 18. Warriors. 17.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Headed out right. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things. Because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
2nd down run by Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ready. Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Play fake here. Daniels. And they pick him up again. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Eagles are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
43 rail. Set. Ready.
Right up the gut. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Right. Let's go now.
Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ready, ready. Hut.
Third and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Elliott connects there, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready.
Zone read. It's Pacheco. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Hut.
Here's a give on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead to 20. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther, go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one is launched downfield. And they pick him up again. DJ Turner comes up with it.
Okay, ready?
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. Giving him about 3 on that first down carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready?
Another carry for it. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. So out now comes the punter. And it's anybody's guess if they're going to kick it or try yet another fake. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Moving right. Airs it out down the... Oh, no! They get him yet again! Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Eagles get it back on his 6th interception
school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They'll run here on first down. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. It's the end of 3. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Down inside the 40 now with the first down following that last play.
Let's cut.
Plowing up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They send a man in motion.
Yellow, 43.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He'll find ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are what I call the barn blitz. It's not a home run if it doesn't deliver a chunk play, but it's these runs of 1 to 5 that keep you on schedule and take a little bit of steam out of that defense.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needs to get off it there, and he did. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He rolls to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And they pick him up again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? And they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Counter give here to Pacheco. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Caught at the 25. He's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Okay.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cougar 19.
Daniels on 1st down. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Working inside the red zone. He's going to have the Washington Washington touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Daniels looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass doesn't work.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. It is officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Okay, right?
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we cut.
Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Bronco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good put, good put. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining in this game. 3rd down. Commanders in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Ready?
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf. They'll bring out the punter here. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he's going to kick it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt. Keeping it on the ground. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Headed in reverse so far. Time shifting to drive. Here's 2nd and 14. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Eagles moments away from win number 12. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're throwing it. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's 3rd down now. They've been perfect to that point on the drive. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground, to knock them out of that rhythm.
He intercepts it. That is exactly defenses, Brock. Wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
You're going to call a pick six a multiple? Ouch, Kate.
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
All right, they got the score there. No timeouts, though, so things looking pretty bleak. They have to get this kick back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Watch out.
So new quarterback run here.